You must be mythologizing yourself and everything in your life. You must be taking every single occurrence as an omen or as a sign from God. You see, human beings are created in the image of God, but this is not only in mere physical appearance. God's ultimate nature is creation, and thus, as image bearers, that means that we are co-creators alongside him. But this ultimate power and understanding is only for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. Romans 1:20 says, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse." Everything visible points towards something invisible, and you are meant to unlock and recognize these secrets. This is why we have constellations in the sky that tell a story and never ever change. It is the written word of the invisible. The matter is the expression of the form. As above, so below. Maybe you have not seen the signs, but have you ever even looked? Proverbs 25:2 says, "For it is the glory of God to conceal things, but the glory of kings to search things out." Over 2,000 years ago, 3 men saw an omen in the sky that told them that the Savior had been born, and they honored and followed that sign. And now they have been immortalized in history as wise men and kings. Was it 3 wise men or 3 kings? Once you realize this, you'll understand what is even the difference. This is why God speaks in whispers. This is why Jesus spoke in parables. Nature speaks in omens and signs. Are you listening? Perhaps the lone hoot of an owl on a quiet night is an omen that you are about to experience some intense wisdom that must not be taken for granted. Perhaps the rainfall is not mere precipitation. Perhaps it is a sign that the seeds that you have sown are now being watered to produce a plentiful harvest, and all you must do is reap when the harvest is bountiful. You see, throughout history, the wisest men of all time knew that there was no such thing as a coincidence under the supervision of a divinely intelligent creator. This is why in the Iliad it takes Calchas no time at all to recognize that the snake that slithers out from underneath the altar, climbs a tree, and swallows 9 sparrows whole before being turned to stone in front of their eyes was a sign that the Greeks and the Trojans would fight a 9 years long war before the Greeks took Troy in the 10th. Every flight of a bird, every symbol on the path, every message written in the stars were orchestrated to convey a message. You simply must seek, and ye shall find. But where can I seek? Everywhere. Psalms 19, "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they reveal knowledge." The wisdom is concealed, yet it is abundant. God is always speaking, but in symbols. This is why you must never doom. Nothing is meaningless. Everything is sacred, and nothing is happening to you. It is all happening for you. Everything in your life will change once you realize that the hardships that you are facing are simply tests to prove your merit before leveling up and receiving your next quest. But this level is so hard, and there are no tutorials or cheat codes. My brother, they are all around you. This does not mean to abandon rationality or reason. This means to understand that divine intelligence operates through patterns that are too complex to be measured and too personal to be coincidence. Living this way is to walk through life as both the student and the participant, co-creating with the author of life as his editor. Everything has already been written, but God too has given you a pen. What are you going to do with it?